Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oracle of Ages. I'm not sure what to expect at this point, because holy crap. So I don't have anything new behind the scenes. It's all the same stuff, right? So just copy paste. But Age of Seasons... No, Ross, no, that's my real Game Boy. Physical Game Boy that I've ever owned in my entire life, ever. It's right there. So, the, for those of you who didn't catch that, the final score for Oracle of Seasons was 1.8. And I suppose I should clarify, I don't mean out of like 10 or whatever. I mean in the golden number. It got 1.8. It's net positive. But it was so mid. It was so right there in the middle. It is the definition of an unmemorable game. It wasn't bad enough or good enough to really be memorable. It was just there. Now, I have several memories of these games, and by these games, I mean this game, because I don't remember jack about Oracle of Seasons. So I have no idea how this is going to go, like, at all. I've got our password there. I've also got our rings password. We'll need that at some point. Let's jump into this. Let's see what we got. Bit of asset reuse here. Only a little bit. I'm gonna try Made Fist. I might fail. We'll see. So having concluded the previous adventure, we are then summoned to... Not Linearu. Oh god, I can't remember the name. The second area. The second nearby kingdom. To deal with the other half of the problem. Labyrnna. That's it, Labyrnna. Or Labyrnna. Now, the official canonical order is Seasons and then Ages. That's debatable. Neither were actually intended to be before the other. So, make of that what you will. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with a secret save. J percentage. I actually took a screenshot in Oceans, but thank you. Man, that would have made this a lot easier back in the day. Back in the day, what I had was pencil scratchings on a piece of paper. T, exclamation mark, which is there. Lowercase W. Big H. Boomerang. Another percentage. Another J. You know, there's probably a way to jury-rig the emulator to make a link cable thing happen. Really, I'm sure there is such a thing. But that was such a scam back in the day, wasn't it? Hey, if you just buy a second Game Boy Color and a link cable, you could do this without having to punch in all these irritating passwords. I'm just saying. Buy Nintendo products. Okay, double checking. There we are. Onyx, General of Darkness, Twin Rover will not let your death go to waste. Behold, Onyx! The troubles you caused now burn in the flame of destruction. When the flames of sorrow and despair burst into flame, we will offer up the sacrifice, and the dark rites of the Gerudo will be complete. Then the evil king shall return. No, Link is like, could you transport me some other way? We have roads! I've got a horse! Ugh, whatever. I'll... That was frightening. I was suddenly attacked. Thank you, traveler. What is your name? Lore. I see a Triforce there. Therefore, I haven't met you before, even though we've actually met in the previous game. Yes, praise the sun. What a great spot. Such clean air, and if only time could stop. This is the animals' utopia. Soon more animals will come. Yeah, Impa, you doing okay there? Oh, that's it. This rock with the Triforce symbol. Could you move this rock for me? Oh, of course, Impa. I'll just... I can't do it. Right, sure, Impa. Thank you. Now let's go. Shh, I can't hear Nehru sing. She's the best singer in Labyrnna. God, I don't know. No, I have to hear Nehru's song. La, la, la. Let me in. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, by the way, Din was the dancer, Nehru is the singer. And she's wearing clothing that isn't, you know. You're Hyrule's messengers, aren't you? Impa and Lore, right? A bird brought message of your arrival. My name's Ralph. I'm an old friend of Nehru's. We're counting on you. Thank you. You've come all the way from Hyrule, correct? Pleased to meet you. I am Nehru. I've been very worried after hearing that Labyrnna would face many evil troubles. Don't worry, Nehru. I'm here. I'll chase any beast that comes near you. Sorry, Lore. I doubt we'll need you. I'm sorry, Lore. Ralph is always like this when it comes to me. But I feel something evil is approaching, just as Ralph claims. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not getting closer every second. You're correct. Not bad for a diva. Not bad for Nehru. Oracle of Ages. Something terrible will happen right now before your very eyes! So she's not a shapeshifter, she's a possessor. It's her favorite trick, actually. By the way, you could look up art, you know, the official artwork of Veran here, V-E-R-A-N. Just don't do it at work. You allow me to pass through the sacred barrier. I've been waiting for this moment. I am Veran, sorceress of shadows. Nehru, Oracle of Ages, I shall make your body my own. She would, Monobrown. I'm surprised they didn't pull her into Hyrule Wars. They pulled a lot of other people. What are you doing to Nehru? I'll cut you in two if you don't let her go. Ha! Aren't you brave, turning a sword at me? If you cut me, it's Nehru who dies. Nehru is no mere diva. She is the Oracle of Ages who controls time. Now the Oracle's powers are mine. I can travel through time as I choose. Now a new age shall begin. The Age of Darkness! I shall go to the past and do as I please. This is a good time as any to mention that this game is weird, because in several respects it actually has some pretty solid internal logic when it comes to its time travel. And then sometimes it doesn't. And things just happen. Also, Link himself is pretty much always on San Dimas time. It is primarily Type 2 time travel. You can change and alter the past, but you're stuck in a single timeline. She couldn't touch the stone, so she used you to get in here. Sorry. I've known Nero as the Oracle of Ages since she was a child. I've always been beside her, protecting her, holding her close to my heart, and whispering those sweet... sorry. But now this. Nero! Nero, wait, I'll save you. Kitty! Oh, Laura, you saved me to think I was possessed. Ugh. I failed Zelda. She sensed an evil shadow drawing near Nero and asked me to bring her to Hyrule. Should not have forgotten you, the hero of Holodrum. Yeah, by the way, this plays out slightly differently based on how you do this. Again, if you link it. But if you're wondering, Impa absolutely knows who we are, which is actually your first hint that, you know, she's Veran. The other slightly more obvious hint is the blue thing. But you can walk over that. That Veran lady is frightening. I was forced to do her will in spite of myself. Veran said she should go back in time. She must hope to use Nehru's powers to launch some plan in the past. Labyrnna already feels the effects. First Holodrum, now Labyrnna. If it faces its doom, I'm sorry to ask so much, but we can rely on no other. Please. Oh yeah, Zelda entrusted this shield to me. We start with a shield. Can you go meet the Maku tree? It's the guardian of Labyrnna, and definitely won't crush on you. It's okay. Don't think about it too much. Veran, 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 Veran. We have some options here. Just double checking something. Not a bad intro. Yeah, the trees are angry for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. A lot of the songs are identical, actually. Not the dungeon songs, don't worry. Oh, I do have a sword. Jesus. The game didn't tell me I had a sword, so I'm like, how am I supposed to progress? We should probably go to the city first, now that I know that I can go places. And yeah, let's get this out of the way. Several of the positives and negatives from the previous game will pretty much be copy-pasted over here. Not all of them, though. This is Lina City. What you got? You ain't got jack! I spit on you. Apparently we need a pouch to carry those. Okay, well, that's good to know. Sorry. I'm just trying to kill a noble name, don't mind me. Lately folk have been vanishing and turning to stone without warning. What's happening? I am Plen, the mayor in Labyrnna City. Labyrnna has a long history reaching back hundreds of years. Back then it was Labyrnna Village, not a city. Whoa! Come back here. Come back here. Die, monster. Laura, we meet again. Do you remember naming our son Ganon? He's quite well. Oh, it's been too long. I moved to the city too. It's nice to see a familiar face. Yeah. Your kid apparently, doesn't like me. The Maku tree stands at the far end of this cave. We'll come back to that in a minute. Yeah, some people could just move. I mean, in fairness, this is just another country, right? Like, they could just get up and walk over there. There's nothing preventing that. No, I need to give you a secret. Okay, now we have a ring box. I would like to say a secret. Okay. Is that a percentage sign? Jesus, that's a weird font. Okay, I have brought your rings from Holodrum. You. Yes, I would like my red ring, please. Hang on. There. Okay. And we are never unequipping that. Ever. So instead of the Hero's Cave, we have the Maku Road. Danger. Okay. I should mention, if you do the entire Hero's Cave, which you can do based on how many items you have access to, you can get like a whole super optional dungeon of whatever. I don't even know what the rewards are for it. Pleased to meet you, young hero. I am the Maku Tree, guardian of Labyrnna. Veran, sorceress of shadows, has taken Nehru, the Oracle of Ages. She's disrupting the flow of time from the past. She's trying to flood this world with the power of sorrow. We cannot give in to one of impure heart. You must stop Veran, and soon. But to stop her, you'll need something. I feel so weird. I'm vanishing. Something must be happening to me in the past. Help! Well, she never existed. Maku Chase is more of Veran's work. Lord, you made it. Veran just slipped through this time portal. If we go back in time, we should be able to save Naru and the tree. I'm coming, Maru. I'm coming. So, for those of you not aware of Sandima's time, another one. First, that guy with the weird ad appears, then you. Ever since that girl Nehru came, there's been all sorts of weird goings on. Also, different song for the past. So yeah, for those of you not aware of Sandima's time, it's actually something from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. A surprisingly good film for what it looks like at first glance. The idea there is actually pretty simple. There's an eternal march to time, and as you travel back, you cannot choose a specific destination, so much as you can choose a destination in general, which is then lock-sync with your own movement. Let me try to explain this a little bit. I want to go back 2 years. So I do. Cool. But then 10 minutes pass, and then I go back to the present. It is now the present plus 10 minutes, because my universal time has moved forward 10 minutes. If I then go right back to the past, I have once again gone back to the 10-minute mark, not where I initially showed up. Make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. The idea only works if there's some kind of external modulation going on to prevent you from ever walking over your own timeline like that. Also, the movie interrupts that a few times as well. But that's San Dimas time means. Actually, quite a few games, shows, movies, and books use this same concept to try and keep things more understandable, I guess is the way I want to put that. They look like a happy family. I wish I could join them. Faster this time. I'll throw it, so catch it, Dad. The village has it hard with the construction of the Queen Amby's tower, but still gotta spend time with the kids. Yeah, in Chrono Trigger's case, it's actually funny, because it does and does not kind of operate that way, depending on which time travel you're using, which varies based on if it's the first half or the last half of the game, but that's a whole other thing. Still don't actually have a thing. The Queen was very kind until only recently, and she's suddenly become evil, and we know what that means in fiction. And if this is Suikoden, it means he found this really hot babe. She's just the things she can do with her tongue. Oh my god. The village is full of excess dirt from the tower. There's no room to walk, and any tools we could use to clear a path are being used for construction. Yeah, actually, some interesting visual storytelling. There's a lot of debris around the town. More so than you'd think. At first it looks like it's bad design, but no, it's actually debris. The Malka tree is a talking tree, but lately she's been bothered by monsters. This is Labyrnna Village. Oh, excuse me, we haven't had any nights for only a few days now. The village has been full of rubble ever since the work started on the tower. You can't go anywhere without a shovel to clear a path. Alright, so there's our first goal. Get shovel. Second goal. Kill Hitler. Nothing I care about there. Queen Amby had a boyfriend, a seafaring man, but he set sail one day and became a skeleton and joined the other game. Building a tall tower so she can search the lands for any sign of his return. It's called Amby's Tower. It was a touching tale, but now she's murdering everyone to make her tower. Good, I want to deliver the mail on time, but I can't do it if I don't know the time. That's fine. And yes, the postman returns. Queen Amby's busy. She's in no mood for any who come empty-handed. Bring her a rare item in tribute if you wish to see her. Ouch! What's funny is I'd make fun of that, but actually in real life, that was a pretty regular thing. If you wanted to visit a noble or a lord who was holding court, you had to bring a gift. Gosh, the seeds sprouting, growing, making nuts, and all those new nuts got different stuff. Ah! Here, get rid of this for me. I know there's soil right by my house, but don't go planting seeds there. You got it. Plant seed here. I am Adlar. For 50 years I was a palace advisor, but I have since been chased from the palace, and I'm now retired. I have known the queen since she was young. She always held the people foremost in her heart, but since she took that girl Nehru in, she has changed completely. The evil Chancellor is making the Queen evil. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Although, if you're paying attention, you'll notice there's already more story in this game than in the previous one. Like, in sheer quantity. Build such a huge thing. It's just work, work, work. God. This is the entry to the tower being built to the heavens by the order of Queen Ambi. There it is. At first, this tower was being built to guide Queen Ambi's love safely back from the sea, but ever since neighbor came, the sun sits high in the sky, as if time itself has stopped. It's not like Queen Ambi to push us so hard. In the village, they started calling it the Black Tower. You can look around, but the construction has some areas closed. Hang around too much, though. You might get yelled at. Thanks, dude. Here's the final dungeon. Seriously. It's been awful ever since that neighbor girl appeared. I have to work for hours on end. What, kid? Did you come to help us build? My job isn't done. How can I face the queen? I'll never make it. Busy, busy, busy. If I don't hurry, the guards will come check on me. Heave ho, heave ho. Busy, busy, busy. How long have I worked? Night never comes, so I can't tell. I want to go home. Let's finish the tower for Ambi as quickly as possible. We're supposed to finish tomorrow, but we're way behind schedule. We'll never make it. A lot of repeat dialogue here. I mean, Zelda games have been dark since Zelda 3, so... A digging tool. That's the spirit. Here, you can have this shovel. So... This is how we progress. But I want to call attention to something, because it's something that didn't exist in the last game. It's this little thing called guidance. Guidance can take a lot of forms, depending on the type of game. Sometimes guidance is down to how the terrain is designed. And it indicates, hey, there might be something here. Or, hey, you should go this way. Sometimes guidance is in the terms of like NPCs you can talk to. Sometimes guidance is something as overt as having a quest icon saying, go grab this thing. Or something being highlighted because this is something you should interact with. Zelda games usually have pretty good guidance in multiple facets. But in this case, we get into town and we're specifically here to help the tree. We go to find the tree and we can't reach the tree because there's debris in the way. If we talk to the townsfolk, we also find out that that debris is all a consequence of this tower they're building. Also, all the tools that could be used to clear it are being used for the construction of the tower. We now go to the tower, we get up here, and what do we have? The shovel, which enables us to clear debris, which allows us to reach the tree. That's guidance. This is exactly what was missing from Seasons. And can I just say, I know we're very early in the game, and I don't want to get too much into honeymoon period, but it's nice to have some guidance on what's going on without thinking, how do I get to the next dungeon? Hi, Traxia. Exactly, Talia. More Ocarina, less Zelda 1. And Zelda 1, you just bumble about and hope you find something. In Ocarina, they'll be like, oh man, of course I can't think of an example off the top of my head. We need the Goron's special crop to be able to go re-access the cave. There you go. There's an example of guidance. They don't say, go get the gloves that allow you to pick up the bombs and then use those to enter the cave. The Song of Storms paradox? Sure, hang on, let me run it through in my head really quick. Like, there's not really, I mean, there is a paradox there, but it's one of the easiest to understand paradox. The idea of the paradox is that the information comes from nowhere. There's no start of the circle, to put it in very, very simple terms. Instead, the information carries through the circle forever. If you were able to somehow follow the knowledge of that song, it would continue looping forever and ever and ever. It would never actually leave this loop. We'll actually talk about that type of loop in this very game later on. So, yeah, like transparent aluminum. So you go and you say, hey, and he's like, this kid, he used this horrible thing and he screwed up everything. And he used this song. And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. And then you go back to the past and you use that song, which then allows him to share the song with you in the future. That's kind of it. There's no other details there. There's no complexity, as weird as that sounds. Yeah, it's the bootstrap paradox. You pick yourself up by your own bootstraps, which, modern terminology aside, the whole point of that is it's supposed to be impossible. Some really clever fiction will actually deliberately generate information from nothing by kind of crafting or intending to craft a paradox, which means in the future they can then start crafting the paradox. Get this place cleared. We gotta help build for Queen Ambi. Oh, it's already back. Okay, whatever. Get out of here. The real problem, of course, if you try to craft a paradox on purpose, it may not be the paradox you want. Especially depending on how time works in your particular setting. Fun fact, I actually have talked about this multiple times before when discussing Ocarina. Ocarina pretty solidly follows the same timeline rule. Type 1 time travel. Everything that you do was already done, and everything you already did was already done before the game even started. Right? The loop is fairly secure until Zelda snaps it in half by using a completely different method of time travel and the powers of the Triforce itself to then craft a new timeline completely. That's what actually shatters things into the two timelines. You know, every time I hear someone say that Type 1 time travel involves no free will, I just look at them weird, because that makes no sense to me. And it never has. I've actually had people try to explain that to me, and it doesn't track. That's like saying Napoleon had no free will because we know everything he did in his life. Like, what? Or you had no free will 3 years ago because all the choices you made have already been made. So this is kind of clever, and the beginning of the style of puzzles we're going to have here. A lot of these puzzles rely on attention, paying attention to how things are in one time, and then kind of accommodating those in the other time. So this should be fun. I look forward to having to look up every puzzle in the entire game. That's funny, Ross. Unfortunately, a lot of time travel stuff is a little spoilery, which is why I'm trying to dodge around certain spoilers when it comes to discussing them. No bet, Talia. Yeah, it's funny. I've heard someone, I think it was Sci-Fi Debris, once described time travel as the magic trick. Everyone wants to do the magic trick, but if you fail, it's worse than if you didn't do it at all. Year of Hell is kind of a very strange type of time travel, because there is no time travel happening. I know that sounds strange, but it's true. What we have is time scalpeling. And I specifically mean it that way because time editing is actually a different thing, and time skimming is a different thing. What they do in the Year of Hell is time scalpel. They specifically carve out portions of time retroactively, which then the rest of time then adjusts to fill in that vacuum. It's one of the reasons why that weapon is such an absolutely terrifying weapon that should never exist and never be used. It's also kind of brilliant, and why that's one of the only reset buttons in history that doesn't bother me, because it's a reset button that makes absolutely perfect sense. You use the thing that removes something retroactively on itself, and the ability to craft that thing never happened, and thus it is never made. And everything that was done that it did is undone, all the way back to the beginning. Boom. It's kind of brilliant, actually. Okay, what extremely obvious thing am I missing here? I'm already stuck. I'm in the tutorial dungeon. I'm already stuck. I'll just try every block, I guess. How are the people of the ship alive? Well, that's actually a much more hand-wavy answer. The idea they give is that time is essentially that they're in a time bubble, that they're outside of the normal flow of time. But that actually makes no sense because they are still affected by time. What would make more sense is if the ship was in a different dimension and therefore unaffected by some of the effects on this timeline, but that still makes no sense because they're clearly physically operating around and can be hit by torpedoes. So, yeah, no, that's a hand wave, is the answer there. I'll save you. It's the guy Veran was talking about. Get him. No, no, leave me alone. I'll save you, my one true love. Oh dear, get them. Oh, you were so daring and cool. Thank you. Who are you? Lore, what a nice name. I'm the Maku Tree. You were so brave. They said the Oracle of Ages convinced Queen Ambi to build a black tower. Maybe she made them attack me. Thank you for rescuing me. I will never ever forget it. I promise I'll repay you when I grow up. Remember, I'll repay you when I grow up. Be sure to come see me. Dear, when I grow up, I'm gonna be your bride. Ah, I said it. As usual, everyone's crushing on Link. Oh, it's weird. It all seems so foggy. I'm forgetting so much. You're... Lore! Lore! Why are you here now? I've been waiting so long for you. Don't you remember? Hundreds of years ago, you promised. When I grow up, I'll marry you. That's what you said, Lore. 400 years I waited, but I knew you wouldn't forget about me. Our hearts are bound across time by a thread of... What? That's not why you're here? Why won't you listen to me? Fine. You want to talk about Veran, right? Maybe Veran's using Queen Ambi to raise the tower to the heavens. If one of impure heart gains the powers of shadow, this world will be covered in darkness. That's what this is about. To know the past is to know the present. Veran can do as she pleases if she finds dark power in the past. All will go dark. You must stop Veran and save Daru. Must I say it again? No. I don't recall, but I think you need the 8 essences of time. The essences hold the power of the sun! And they hold my memory. You will beat Veran if you can't see the truth. With the flow of time disrupted, my memory is fading. We do. I'm at a loss, but if you find the essences, I'll remember everything. And you'll be able to stop Veran. Please do this, Laura. First, go to the Yol graveyard in the east. And we get a satchel. See you around. My one true love. That's true. We got the girl. She's a little big to carry. Time Arrow is full Type 1. It's actually one of my favorite examinations of Type 1. Because one of the biggest things throughout the episode, especially Part 1, if you remember, is the debate about free will. The debate about choices. And at every turn, a lot of the crew is just really awkward and uneasy around Data. And Data is completely blasé about everything. Right? Of course he is. Why would that bother him? But my favorite part about it is there's this moment where the crew actually hesitates to send him down to the planet because they're worried that something might happen to him. And Data's like, that's stupid. I am the best choice for this. You should send me. And they're like, okay, I'll send you. But like I said, it's a bit of an examination of what I talked about earlier. They do have free will. They make their choices in the moment they make them. Not because history said they did, but because those are the choices they would make, with the information and knowledge they had at that moment. And, while I do actually legitimately believe in the concept of free will, if I can add the other wonderfully important aspect of this particular debate, if free will doesn't exist, it doesn't matter. We'll never know, and it will never affect us. No way, it's too scary. It's pitch black inside that grave beneath the tree. Shut up. It's no good if you get scared. Besides, it might come out. The ghost. Ah! That's true, Mr. Red. Kratos 5. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Sorry, that took me a second. I've tried to forget that game. To blink it from my memory as hard as I can. Okay, it had to have been one of these down here. But these? Oh my god. They were just talking about this, and I've already forgotten. Yeah, they mentioned the grave under the tree, but, like, I don't see any trees. I mean, maybe it's this tree. No. Let's try this. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, nope, that's not too bad. And it's very dark. They already mentioned that, which we have a solution for. Let's go through the skull's mouth. Very important. Take the skull's key. Eat the skull's soup. Drink the skull's wine. It's actually blood. Because the skull's secretly a vampire. Don't tell him. He won't take it well. I will admit the Three Sisters scene was not as well constructed as it probably should have been. From what I am told they were going for, I didn't really pull that out of the scene. Level 1. Spirit's Grave. Not a bad intro. all things considered. Good guidance, good flow, good setup. How are we feeling about the music? I don't remember this song, so I don't think I have this song. Yeah, the loops feels pretty short, which is not a good sign. I feel like a better way to put that. Is that everything? That's everything. Okay. Yeah, let's just kill that. I'm already tired of it. I'm already tired of it. We all need the greatest dungeon song of all time. If I can find here, there's a very specific version of the song. There it is. Whoa, whoa there. Oh, they actually have a better version. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Yesterday's Enterprise is a fascinating one. Give me a second, because that's complicated. Just... Let me jot down my notes really quick here. Hey, Czar. I got a Czar. Here's Savacom's favorite song. You thought I forgot. Alright, that's everything. Okay. Is that script working? Yes, it is. Cool. Cool. Back into it. So no walkthrough. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we handle. This is the puzzle side of the two. A lot of the bits and pieces from the paint game ended up in this one. Looks like we're getting the Crescent from this dungeon. Yesterday's Enterprise is a very strange one because it's actually Type 1 time travel, even though the timeline is changed as a result of everything following a singular timeway. Let me explain what I mean by that. Sela always was part of the equation. And she and the crew of the Enterprise C were always the reason the Klingons decided to go ahead and formalize their connections with the Federation, right? All of that was always true. But in order for that loop to happen, there has to be basically like a bubble, for lack of a better way to put it. So time goes like this, and then the end of the bubble comes here, and then time moves forward until we get to the middle point of the bubble, at which point we're on the alternate timeline, the events of Enterprise C, or the events of yesterday's Enterprise, excuse me, in which point the time bubble then goes back here and concludes at the point where it started. It's actually a fascinating idea because it posits that alterations to time can be a part of a static timeline. Because in the end, the timeline continues on like it always did. And any changes always happened, even though it took an alteration to make that change always happen. Well, I was going to try pushing blocks, but apparently the solution there was just kill the thing. I guess. You found the compass. It's still total crap. And yeah, by the way, I remember these things pretty distinctly. I already remember more of this game in the last 50 minutes than the entirety of Seasons. I don't know how this is going to score, but it's definitely more memorable, good, bad, or in between. Make of that what you will. Die, keys. Yes, they did. They actually developed all 3 games at the same time, and then had to condense them down into 2 when, you know, Reality walked up and said, "Hey, hi! Yeah, I'm Reality. You're trying to make 3 games, on the Game Boy Color that all connect with each other." And they were like, "Oh, you're right. God, what do we do?" Well, you could condense them to 2 games. That's a good idea. This Reality guy has some really great ideas. Let's do it. And Reality was like, "Yeah, by the way, we need to have a chat." What? What do you mean Seasons is going to score badly? We put so much effort into it. Then Reality's like, "Did you, though?" I will say, I hope this game scores better. Or, to phrase that a little bit more clearly, I hope this is a better game. I wouldn't say I'm nervous, but like, man, Seasons was just, whew, that was rough. It's telling that a game that's only 16 hours almost felt as sloggy as Breath of the Wild, which is a little longer than 16 hours. And yeah, I wouldn't be certain. My viewership during the Seasons run has been pretty low. I mean, if it gets a golden number of 2, that is better. That would be an improvement. Good night, Deckfish. Thank you for your kind thoughts. Notice we've already gotten a mid-mission checkpoint, by the way. Or rather, a shortcut warp. Not too far in, all things considered. The next game I know will score well. Type exclamation mark next really quick, please. Let's see the order, shall we? Yeah, the red ring is already going to make this a lot less of an issue than it was. So we've got Phantom Hourglass, which I'm worried about. Spirit Tracks, which I'm worried about. Four Swords Adventures will score well, guaranteed. So I think that's the answer. Four Swords is going to score well. It's going to get 4 scores. And I am fairly certain that LTTP and Link Between Worlds will score well as well. I'm trying not to prejudge Phantom too much because it's Phantom. Minish I've only played once. And it's one of those I have vague memories kind of games, you know what I mean? There are specific parts about that game I remember pretty clearly. And then the rest of it's just kind of a blur. It is, I know, it's kind of a truncated game. It shouldn't be super long. Knock on wood. Yeah, we got the croissant. See, the funny thing is, I remember liking Spirit Tracks more than Phantom. But, and I mean this sincerely, that might entirely be because of the fact that I didn't have to do this, the Great Ocean Temple again, and again, and again, and again. And I like a lot of what they did on the narrative side with Spirit Tracks. I mean, having Zelda be an honest-to-God character who's in the party was something I never realized how much I wanted until all of a sudden it was a thing. And I was like, oh, this is cool. So, Majora's Mask will score very terribly because nobody likes that game, obviously. But the question I was asked, Star Wars, is what is the next Zelda game that I know with certainty will score well? A better question at this point is, which of the upcoming Zelda games am I worried about scoring badly? So let's look at that list. Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and I would say Wind Waker are the big ones there. Now, I'm pretty sure Wind Waker will score pretty well. And I'm reasonably certain that Skyward will score pretty well, too. But those are kind of question marky for me. Tears, I can't imagine Tears will score worse than Breath. And Breath's still got a pretty good score. I mean, as I've said many times, plus 80 is not shabby. You know, you'd think that random. Hopefully not. Usually I don't have that kind of an issue. Boss time. Now, again, this is only Dungeon 1, so grain of salt. But did you pay attention to how that wasn't an overly long padded mess? Isn't that nice when you just go through a dungeon and then you're done with it, and that's cool? That was about 6 minutes, by the way. I actually was keeping track. You got the Eternal Spirit. Even after life ends, it speaks across time to the heart. Yeah, exactly, Star Wars. I don't get tired of good things. I'm pretty sure once we're over the hump, which I thought we were past, but in this case we'll define that as Spirit Tracks. We're good. Like, we're golden from that point onwards. Ooh, that's actually tough, Ross. That's tough. It's me, the Mako Tree. I hear an essence echoing in the western woods. Can you go there, please? Please? Maple. Maple. Oh my god, she dropped a potion. She dropped a potion with my first interaction with her. I don't know if that's a password thing or extraordinarily rare. But holy crap. This headstone blocks the path to the afterlife. I'm actually below here, right? I'd appreciate if you could help me out. Yeah, sure. Here you go. You must have moved my headstone. That means I can move on to the afterworld. My heart lifts at the thought of it. Thanks. And 100 years of terror have just ensued. It came out. Since I'm moving on, I don't need this anymore. Take it. I hope you can reach the afterworld soon, too. You got the Poe clock. And that's the beginning of the trading game. Notice, by the way, I'm sorry to keep pointing out how much better of a game this is than Seasons. But notice how, in addition to the first dungeon being solids, quick, and sweet, the moment we get out, we have the interact... So, let me talk about this. Feel free to clip this. In order to reach the first dungeon, we had to go through the screen we're on right now, on the left side. That means we had to see this ghost here, who was just sitting here like, hey, I'm a ghost. So we had to see him, and we had to see there was a rock blocking the way. And we've already seen plenty of examples of that, but if in previous Zelda games, but if this is your first Zelda game, we know we can pick up rocks in the dungeon we just did with the dungeon item we just got. So if we come back here on the way down to the first dungeon, on this route right here, we can't interact with that rock. But on our way out, it's right here, right by the exit to the dungeon, which immediately starts the trading game. I point this out because the trading game and the other game, I had to Google where to start it. In fact, I had actually started it on accident and not realized it. I'm just pointing out the design. Don't mind me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I did end up giving Seasons the first game label. Because, I mean... Hell, I'm going to write that down. Oh, I know, Talia. I know. Like I said, we're going to see how far we get without a walkthrough, because I've already got the walkthrough. We're going to need it. We're going to need it at some point. I wonder. Do I have that right here? I do. I'll be right back. The other thing that tends to be true, as Talia mentions, or rather, as Talia hinted at, is that it's a lot easier for a game to be good early on rather than later. A lot of games dip off in quality. So who knows? We might hit our sunshine point as we go through. That's not going to work. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah, I could try this. See how far we can get before we actually need a walkthrough. That's our goal. Get as far as possible before we have to kill Talia. Sorry, Talia. It's the only way. Now, when I bring you back, would you rather be a lich, a white, a mummy? Like, we got some options here. There's all kinds of stuff. Bitch, that's are you sure? That was a quick decision there. Oh yeah, vampire. We can do vampire. They all have a couple of drawbacks, but you know. Have you played World of Warcraft, and more specifically the Ice Crown raid in Wrath of the Lich King, Talia? So there's a female lich in that, and I was just curious if you thought she looks cool. That's really all that was going to come down to. Chocolate. Oh my god. So what kind of candy is never on time? Chocolate! Isn't that a sweet joke? That joke goes against our aesthetics, you know. God, Lady Rage Chill, I want to say? No, that doesn't sound right. Help me out. What's the name of the female lich? It's the second boss in Ice Crown. Yeah, it is. I travel the world and saw many animals. I've seen an animal called a moosh that can save up energy as it floats and then pound the ground with great force. Is it Death Chill? God, it's been a minute. I actually stopped hitting the Citadel because I kind of got everything that I wanted. Death Whisper, that sounds right. That sounds right. Lady Death Whisperer. Still not sure if that's it. Now I'm questioning myself. Is this the... Cool. Manual in-game, still a good thing, plus the gameplay. Any percent record for this game? Okay, so the last one was 120, right? Let's go with 48 minutes. Oh, wow. That's... I'm hungry. Pardon me. I just thought you could help. I'm hungry. That is shockingly close to the Seasons one. That's interesting that both are the same length like that in a speed run. I wonder if that's going to be true for us, too. 16-hour run, let's go! All essences? 140. That sounds like her, Talia. Anyways, the only reason I bring her up is obviously there's only so many ways you can show femininity on a skeleton. So she just wears whatever she wants to. It's all in the outfit, right? There's actually some stuff in Maldraxxus that does something similar. 2 hours, it's... Wow. Damn Fae. They're playing hide and seek. If we can't find them, then we're lost forever. So, rock, lower left thing, and lower left thing. God, I have no idea, Trixia. It probably would have been perceived as a trap. But you get the idea, right, Tully? Is it? Like, okay, so we've got appearances based entirely around clothing, right? And it's just, I always liked the idea of, well, you're a skeleton, so you can do whatever you want to dress yourself up, because you're a skeleton. Not that I'm aware of, Talia, no. I just think it's cool. You want to talk about gender presentation in clothes? Yeah, I was just about to talk about that, Ross. So, I wanted to get more colors of these, right? Because these are very comfortable, and they're cool, and they work well, and they look good on me, so... Cool, right? I want more colors so I can have more color combo options with my shirts. My color options are white, of which there's only one type, which I'm wearing right now, and black, of which there's about 15 different shades of. If I specifically look up purple, there are none for men. There's like 20 for females, but they're definitely more feminine cut and probably would not actually fit me, never mind actually look good on me. I've actually put real thought into dyeing it myself, but that's a terrible idea that I'd never do. Anyways, thank you for putting the forest back together. Can I get out of this hellscape? Oh god! Am I even doing anything down here? Did I already go this way? That's a good point. I should check Etsy. Because, yeah, I'd love to have a purple one, which I could use with my green shirt. And then I would love to have a red... Or, no, I already have a red one. Like a blue one. There it is. A blue one. Maybe a green one. I don't know. I can make a wake. Uh-oh. Well, there goes the second dungeon. Crap. Guys, I just destroyed the second dungeon. Oh, are you alright? You can't get inside. The rock you blasted was a support stone that held up the cave. Maybe Nehru can't give us some advice. Maybe there's something in Nehru's house that can help. I do love the idea that we just straight up destroyed an entire dungeon. We moved a rock. Really? Listen, the Goron, they've got plenty on their minds right now. Being time paradoxed into oblivion. Whoops. They're building a tower on the other side of the river. What does this button do? Whoops! Ignore that. It's fine. Everything's fine. Would there be a hidden room somewhere? I have felt drafts from above. Nah. This is below. You lied to me. Now we get the Rod of Seasons. I mean, the Harp of Ages, excuse me. I am Nehru. I am Optimus Prime. You are holding an instrument called the Harp of Ages. I do not know you, but it is not by mere chance that you now hold that harp. You are a hero chosen by the currents of time. No, he was before me, and also in another timeline completely. Your arrival means I am not in this age any longer. I had the harp here, knowing this could happen. I entrust the harp to you. By playing certain tunes, you can travel through time. Let me teach you the tune of echoes. Now you can rewind time. Lol, Javis. Hey, Impa. Hurry, you must save Nehru. The world is falling apart. What? God, she really is my wife. Lore, that's the Harp of Ages. Maybe you can use it to open time portals and sail through time? The cave has crumbled, but in the past you can find a way in. Yeah, I know. Thanks. That's self-evident, is what I would call that. And I know, this game was actually specifically being marketed for children. But as I've said many, many times, kids aren't stupid. You don't have to treat children like they are morons. You can. I mean, that's your prerogative. Apparently quite a few saw come, because he can play a lot of instruments. Coolest dungeon item that is the most useless. Actually, I think it's the spinny thing from Twilight Princess, personally. That thing is so cool for, like, the 10 times you use it. Unfortunately, I have a really bad feeling that my nearest time portal is actually a ways back. Well, we're going to check before we surrender to that. My eldest, when she was younger, so she has a ridiculous sense of humor. In other words, she finds non sequiturs and silly things funny. That's still true to this day. But as a kid, she would find that kind of stuff hysterical. So, she used to run around pretending she was Pinkie Pie, playing 8 instruments at once. And it was specifically the 8 instruments at once part that she found so funny. Or 10, or however many it was. I forget the number. God, am I gonna have to go all the way back? Okay. That's... yeah, alright. Let's go back to where we started. I do like how there's even debris in the river. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? A crap ring that I'll never use under any circumstances. Ever. The only ring I might use is the blue ring, and even that's unlikely. My husband gave Queen Ambi that which pleases her, but he was still taken to work on the Black Tower. Okay, I don't have a dirty mind or anything. But, Ambi's bombs have tremendous power. Is it just me? Is it just me? Some of the woods is a tree that bears very special seeds. I'm gonna find something that Queen Ambi desires. So I don't have to work at the tower. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at this cave thinking there's treasure inside, but I can't get in with this rock. If I could just blast it away. Look, Inosians! Even the woods are magical seeds and an owl statue. When the seeds are placed on the statue, it moves. First time I saw it, it startled me, but now I find it amusing. But I'm not supposed to go into the woods, so don't tell the adults. What did the queen want? Puzzle seeds? Enigma seeds? It's a mystery to me. Are you also searching for that which MB desires? No, I already got that. You should not go further. There are hordes of terrible beasts. I'm not gonna make any more dirty jokes. Okay, just one, just one. I guess that's why they call it a mystery seed. So far, settling up, although we're only, what, like an hour and a half in? So I don't want to judge too unfairly. I was about to say harshly, but it's like, whatever the opposite of harshly is. Unjustly? I don't know. No thanks, I don't need a shield. I mean, Seasons wasn't a net negative game. Which I realize sounds bad, but it's true. It was above 0. Why is everyone keep trying to sell me shields? You've lost your shield already. No, I haven't. Well, then you don't have your shield? No, I do! Okay. Mystery seeds get. Don't forget to feed me mystery seeds. Thanks for that. He also knows there's more NPCs in this one than the other one. Just in general. At least so far. I guess actually let me walk that back. As of this moment, we've probably encountered as many NPCs as the other one. Whether that will continue to be true or not, it depends on where they go with it. Now, that being said, we do have a Goron City coming up. But then again, so did the other one. So who knows? Those are the mystery seeds Queen Ambi has been demanding. Nice work, kid. I'll take you straight to the palace. Shortcuts? In a Zelda game? Not bad, kid. You found him. Come with me to meet the queen. Queen Ambi, he says he wishes to pay tribute. He brings the mystery... That's not what I said! Your Majesty has been seeking. What have you brought before me? God, through the Dragon Quest thing. Mystery Seeds. Nehru desires Mystery Seeds more than anything else. She'll be most pleased. By what name do you go, boy? I offer a reward, Lore. Your eternal reward. Stab. We got the bombs. My palace is very large. You will not be able to find the way out alone. I shall guide you. Will that boy be able to return? Yes, Your Majesty. Lord. Ha! You've done well. First you let me through the barrier, now you bring me mystery seeds. Such a nice boy. Taking advantage of people's kindness is too easy. This makes one less thing I can obstruct my ambitions. But my, these mystery seeds are unpleasant. Their sight and smell. Ugh. Anyhow. Queen Ambi, now with my powers, the flow of time is yours to command. For you, I shall create a day that never ends, so the people will never sleep, and work on your tower can continue. And when the tower reaches the heavens, you shall go down in history as the greatest queen to ever live. I shall be known as a great queen. Eru, Oracle of Ages, give me an endless day, so the people can work without stopping to rest. Young and old alike will work towards my ends. We are closer to the age of shadow, but it's still premature. The true shadow will fall when the Black Tower reaches the heavens, and I climb to its highest turret. Then it will come. Sex joke. Nice work, kid. Ambi was most pleased. You may go now. Thanks. By the way, we have now officially had more cutscenes than the last game. I know quantity isn't everything, but it really does say a lot about the focus of the Seasons game. Like, I know Seasons is the combat game, but it really does feel like they just ripped a lot of the story out of it, you know? Probably not Trihexia, especially since he even noticed and was like, hey. And after that little jaunt, Dungeon 2. Wing Dungeon. Yeah, I know, right, Anosians? Hang on, let me move this block. Okay. Notes taken. Let's do this. See how far we get. We, of course, don't have any seeds right now, because somebody took them all. Jeez Louise, Veran. Good defense is the best offense against spikes. I don't know, let's ask Bob what he thinks about that. This also makes sense considering we had no less than 3 separate NPCs at this point, all of whom can sell us a shield. 2 of which were in the way, too, if you were paying attention. 1 of which sold it for 10 rupees. like, hey. Hey. Do you have this? Okay, so... let's see if this is the first of these. So, it's blue, which obviously is not what we want, because nothing happened. It needs to be red. Welcome to this type of puzzle. I hope you get used to this type of puzzle. Because there's a bunch of these. Yeah, I still did it wrong. Okay, hang on. That should be right. Sorry, I did 3 instead of 1. That's my bad. Yeah, I may have to look up a few of those. I'm not gonna lie to you. I may have to de-engage the brain meats. I do not, Arspruce. So why would I have my shield equipped? It's so useless. I should look up the first moment we can get the Master Sword. That would be nice. Or whatever the level 3 sword's called in this one. Because most of the time there's a minimal earliest time you can accomplish that. Like you can get the Big Oron sword right after getting Epona, I want to say. Or no, it's the fire suit, as soon as you get the fire suit. Or you can get the tempered sword as soon as you what is required for the tempered sword? Hang on, let me think about that. LTTP is kind of a little more non-linear than some of these. After Dungeon 4. Thank you, Hephaestus. Shoot, was there a bombable wall? I was not even looking. See, I was about to say, I think, as with so many things in LTTP, it kind of depends on what route you take, because you can kind of bullcrap a lot of things in LTTP. But yes, they at the very least require the level 2 gloves, which requires getting to, and I see it, getting to and finishing Thieves' Town. Getting to Thieves' Town. Whoops. So you have to do pod first. That's pretty much mandatory. You need the hammer to get around the world. Well, without using tricks, you need the hammer to get around the world. Sorry, Lord Haremont. There's only so much I can do about stuff like this. If you think that's bad, people back in the day literally thought these were the same game. Just like different editions of it or something. Hurt sales, as you might imagine. Although how much it hurt sales, well, that's always debatable. I like that they explode when we kill them. It makes me feel like I'm hitting them with, you know, I don't know, a lightsaber or something. And they're dead. So do you think we're getting the feather from this dungeon? Or or something else. We've already seen a lot of pits nearby. Yeah, exactly, Minoru. Thanks, Pokemon. That's another terrible consequence of your terrible decision. I mean, we all know the only reason crits were satisfying in Baldur's Gate was because people exploded into giblets when you did it. Alright, I'm ready, Ross. I'm ready. Yes, it's the greatest film of all time. Okay, there. Ooh. Got it out. Yes, we're gonna make our own raspberry jam. With blackjack and hookers. Wait, that sentence hits differently in that context. Never mind. Ignore that. What? I've never liked blackjack. I'm much more of a poker person. Texas Hold'em if I got it. 7-card stud if I don't. I'll accept 5-card draw if I have to. No, Ross. That's there to explain how... Oh, come on! How Obi-Wan does things that he does in the original trilogy. That's the purpose of that. Reagan was never seen again. To this day, they say her taste buds exploded. It was too good for this world. Mini-boss. What the hell are you? One with no wings is no match for me. Okay. But I'm down here. Well, that's irritating, because I totally killed him. Yeah, I'm gonna stay up here and out of your reach. Okay, but what happens when you need to kill me? Huh? I'm just gonna stay up here too. Oh. God dang it. I figured that was gonna happen too. No screwing around. Well, we just blew that potion we got. Whatever. There's so many skeletons in here, God. You know, this just screams we're about to get the feather. Which is also good Zelda design. We have to go through here the long way the first time, but the second time we just hop through because we'll have access to the hop. Because, you know, that's how backtracking should work in a video game. With the blue wings soar over the colored heights. Okay. hold on. Let me check something real quick. Before we commit to this. Yeah, that's what I thought. You got the thing. No level 2 this time, so no cape this time around. Or I guess I should say no level 1, but you get the point. I don't think I'm supposed to make that jump. So I'm gonna go and give up on that. Yeah, but we don't have the ability to run yet, our Spruce. So, yeah. God damn keys! They're just the worst enemies in these games. Yes, we all know blue means go. That'd be a fun thing. Alright, the light turns blue. What? The light of the light. It turns blue. Huh? Look, don't worry about it. Is it really supposed to snow? Boy, that's got to be a thing to get used to. I think so, Jelly Leprechaun. Because, you know, Link's Awakening and the two Oracles games, it's all the same Link, right? That's true. The Majora's Mask one can be rather limber. Probably to emphasize that, you know, he is experienced after the events of Ocarina. Well, this dungeon's definitely longer than the first one. Honestly, yeah, at Oceans. I don't mind, but... no, Mr. Red, that's a terrible introduction to Zelda. Why would you do that, Mr. Red? Why? Well, not sure how well Skyward will review, because I've only played it the one time, and I hated every minute of it. But for reasons that aren't really the game's fault, so... Your guess is as good as mine as to how good of a game it actually is. You can already see the increased emphasis on puzzles, by the way. It's not a complaint, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, Twilight Princess, that's... Playing Twilight Princess first is like watching Star Trek 6 first. Or playing FF6 first. Or playing Mega Man 11 first, or playing Dragon Quest 11 first. I'm not sure I would recommend that. There are two Zeldas, which are the ideal entry point. They are LTTP, that's Link to the Past, which is on the SNES, and Ocarina of Time. Whichever one has him left-handed, Jolly Leprechaun, I believe is the version I played back in the day. I could be wrong about that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure GameCube is the version I prefer. Almost positive. And I mean, I'm pretty sure the Wii U version is based off of the GameCube version. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Oh yeah, so puzzle emphasis, yeah? Why can't I move this? Let me move you. But yeah, you know what seminal means, right, Mr. Wood? I mean, we're kind of Lufia 2ing this a little bit. I think you're right. Probably not. So hang on, before we do that, let's see what's in this door. That's a thing. You can only damage them when they're not the color. So yeah, Super Metroid is seminal Metroid. There we go. Jeez Louise. Let's go get the other key. I might look this one up. I'm gonna be real. Actually, I don't think I need that. Yeah, TNG Season 3, Seminal Track. I think I want to do blue next. But yeah, Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time are seminal Zelda. It does not get more Zelda than that. Now, one of the complaints that people have leveled at Breath of the Wild is that it is not Zelda. I'm not saying whether I agree or disagree with that. I only bring it up because Breath of the Wild really was an attempt at something different. It is a little bit structurally different than your typical Zelda. For good or bad, it doesn't matter, it's just different. Boss time. Although I haven't saved in a while. Let's do that. I'm getting cocky. We don't want to do that. The red face fears smoke. Okay. Pretty much our spruce, which I suppose is the problem. We were talking about that earlier, actually, when we talked about traditional Zelda. Most first games are not, you know, really seminal for the games that they exist for. Oh, that was a hard miss. Ooh, okay, that's... Whoa there. Now, we gotta get the bomb in the red face, I'm almost positive. Having a time. Was it blue? I don't know. Let's just Google it. Let's just not even waste time. We did it. We've stopped using. We're using a walkthrough for the first time. Just to clarify, because I'm pretty sure he said red, but let's double check here. Boss, probably at the end. I would guess. Here we go. Yep, nope, it is red. Cool. I have no idea, Mr. Red. I'm not that familiar with Doom. Ooh, bombs. Eat those. Wow, did you see that? Oh, bull crap. All of the bull crap. I cannot. No, tell you. I cannot jump and toss. I can die from attempting to do that, though. You knew what you were doing. Admit it. Yeah, not a great boss. Clever, creative, boring. Yes, Jolly Leprechaun. You're also upside-handed. Really? I have to... Oh my god. Oh, Innocence has a good point. Surely I don't have to do this again. Still no hearts. That's what I keep kind of, hoping to get at some point. Being, rather disappointed. Hey! Okay. Well, a lot of these Zelda games actually have fairies right at the boss for a pretty good reason. Ocarina pulls that trick a lot, for example. Oh, come on! Take the heart. See, ironically, he speeds up, but that kind of makes it better. Still a time waster, boss. Damn it. You know something I missed from Link's Awakening? When you held a bomb in your hand, it would just sit there unlit until you were ready to toss it. That was really helpful for several things. Asshole. Not you, Spartan. Sorry. F. As the saying goes. Damn it, Talia. I know this. I need bombs, so... Could you drop me some bombs, please? So I can kill you? If you could, I'd appreciate that, because otherwise I'm soft-locked. Thank you. Their bosses are so considerate nowadays. Maybe it's a union thing, I don't know. I think I was still too slow there. I didn't expect it to go all the way in, so I timed it early, and it's blue instead. Apparently, he's doing a completely different attack pattern. I guess that's on me. Not recognizing that fact. It's not cheating, I was just rewinding a mistake. God damn it, that's like a full 2. So I need to do it on 2. Ugh, I might actually die here. Yep, okay, that's cool. That's cool. This is a terrible boss fight. Like, this is impressively bad. Right. Have to do the puzzles. Because, you know, I've already solved them, so naturally, I need to prove that I can solve them again. Otherwise, like, do I even really deserve this job? This is my fault. This is all my fault. I started speaking positively about this game, and anytime I started saying, hey, this game is cool, this happens. In all sincerity, this feels like... So, the floor for this is a double negative fight. It's a bad fight, and it's a wasted time fight. Even if I do everything perfectly, the amount of time I have to spend just sitting here waiting for the boss to allow me to interact with the boss's mechanics is unacceptably large. And that's at the beginning. Yeah, there's no real danger. I've only been dying because I've been an idiot and getting impatient. Because it takes so long. Yeah, this is factory worker syndrome boss. And the worst part is, long invuln phases for boss fights are very normal negatives. Like, that's a very, very common type of negative we give for this kind of crap. There's our fairy. No reason. Alright, 1 second, please. Counting me, Jolly Leprechaun? That's sort of pathetic. Oh, alright. Round 3. it's actually too late. Yep, that was green again. Oh my god. That was still too late. I think that was purple. That was purple. God damn it. It was too early. Oh god, blue's the worst too. The Goron dance. Oh god, don't remind me. No, god, that was way off. I don't know what I was doing there. There. Although I think I need to hit him more times than 3, but we'll see. Yep, of course. Yeah, no, that's the emulator that I'm definitely playing on a very real hardware. God, what a terrible boss fight. Jesus. It was awful. It's no Goron minigame, but it was awful. The Ancient Wood, an Essence of Time. What? I have found the Forest, which is an Essence of Time. Lore, I sense an essence of time on the South Seas Crescent Island. Find a way there from the town's coast. Okay. But first I'm going to give you some negatives. Is that okay? Can I give you negatives? Can I give you so many negatives? The essence of Pine Sol. Ah! What's the name of that boss? Hang on. What is your name? Head Thwomp. Sure. mean, so far I agree with you, Teddy-urgus, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm only up to level 2 so far. Okay. Don't do it, Nemesis. Damn it, I just killed the old woman. Look, I saw something moving, okay? It's more or less literally what happened. Oh, got movement! No, it's an old lady. Shoot. She was coming right for us. Ah, god damn it. I didn't actually want to interact with you, Maple. Could you piss off, please? Of course, first thing you do is take the only thing I might actually want out of that nonsense. If you're gonna be like that. Stupid twit. Sure. I disagree with that, but I'll accept it. I'm leaning towards lemon, but you must cut them up. Give in, Ross. Join the cooking side. You still haven't gotten that flat top set up, so you owe me, man. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I should check up on the kid. That's right. Nobody plays this game but me. It's just sort of sad. I don't know. Well, okay, that's valid, Ross. I'll give you that. You are spared for now. Thank you. I'm glad the shorts are working for at least somebody. I mean, I shouldn't say it like that. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback. And then I've been getting people say, hey, you should stop doing streams. At all, ever. Never useful feedback, really. But you know how it is. I am Cheval. I am researching items for use in water. Before I die, I want to finish my work on flippers for swimming and rope that won't decay in water. I hope to aid all the people of the world by inventing such things. Cool. Hey, Laura. Are you looking for something, or what? Huh? Chevalroop? I know that name. Yeah, I've seen a grave in our own time that has that name on it. I don't have time to chat. I'm busy. Bye. Okay. I'm with it. Thanks, Navi. Whoop, that was not the feather. It might help if I have the feather equipped to jump. I mean, I considered that, Noctis, at one point in my life. Actually, at 2 points in my life, excuse me. And I decided to do it in the end. Oh god, where's a portal? Oh, I know where a portal present is. Okay, for God's sakes. I need to AFK for an unknown period of time. I'll be right back. Okay. Now the dinner is sorted. God, that took 5 minutes. Okay. Sorry about all that. Time. I need to go back to the present. Old man. Steal all his stuff. What? Okay. Apparently it's more to the left. Maybe? Maybe? Oh my god. It's Tingle. It's the most evil man in every Zelda game. This is after Majora's Mask. So that makes this his second appearance, doesn't it? Because this is before Wind Waker, I think. When did Wind Waker come out? Game Boy Color, Jolly Leprechaun. And yeah, 2001. I guess he's in the graveyard, because his house is like turbo gone, so... Where's your grave, old man? I need to rob it. Sorry, Arspruce. The bitter truth is that Tingle was always here. I can't make that happen. Okay. Let's see. Tingle's in Four Swords Adventures. This guy's shocked. Let's shock him some more. A ghost, help. Why is the weirdo here? What are you looking at? We'll shock you, too. No, see, I got a sword. I know that guy's a bear, but, you know, he apparently is a very stupid bear. Won't eat me. I taste awful. The ghosts are all gone. Did you chase them away? Oh, thank you. I'm Moosh. I can help you out. Climb onto my back. I'm pathetic and terrible compared to that kangaroo. Just so you know. Why, just imagine if you could have the kangaroo instead of me. Wouldn't that be great? Wow. Ages and or oracles, or seasons, occurs right after the other one, Vandalia. Link, at the end of one of the games, Impa is called off to the other realm. And once she's called off to the realm, you end up being summoned there by the Triforce, and you end up helping her out. So, one world, different countries. Same relative time frame. Same characters, too. Well, this should be easy. I'll just grab this, and then everything will be fine. Yeah, I like this, by the way. I want to make an invention that'll help all of mankind. But only if you beat this puzzle in order to get to it. Thanks, buddy. What a jackass. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put, like, the replicator in my graveyard. However, you can only get to it if you can solve this puzzle. And also, like, defeat this uber boss in the process. How is the ability to jump and, like, run quickly, indicative of the right hands, Jolly Leprechaun. Found you were looking for? I'm glad I could help. See you around. Bye! God, he did. Ah! Excuse me. He tried to kill us like Cagnazo. Or Canazo, if you prefer. Yeah, the cure for cancer. I've hit it on the moon. He's just a dick. Let's make that. He's just a dick. Oh, no, you know what it is? It's a cultural thing. It's like the Undertale thing. It's like their culture to leave puzzles for everything, right? Okay. We cannot swim in the ocean still. It is too caustic. This is what's a consequence of all of that terrible sewage you've been dumping in the waters. That's politics. I think that was Lunarith who played that bear. Can I swim here? Hey. I'm Mamamuyan, the top breeder in town. My dog is much cuter than that dog. Much cuter. My dog is very shy. You know a good way to hide its face? I do, but I don't have it yet. I haven't actually met the second part of the trading game yet. I don't think we will for a minute. Or, we've already passed it. One of the two. I don't care until Dungeon 4 anyways, so... Yeah, you were quite a few characters in that one, random. Whoop, wrong room, wrong room, wrong room. Yeah, let's go talk to our wife. Hang on, so waifu is the Japanese wife anime thing. What do you call your wife if she's a tree? I feel an essence of time on Crescent Island in the South Sea. That's what I thought. Beautiful. Well, that's if you don't want her to drop a tree trunk on you. Denj waifu. Lifu. Oh, I like that. Lifu. No, she bites plenty. Damn it. I actually had a place to go, and I can't remember it now because I had to go deal with dinner. I don't think it was this way. Listen, Savicom. I have no defense to add to this. Oh, hey, we could get the advanced shop right now if we're playing on a GBA. Which we're not. This is Cora. I do not have a lot of rupees right now. Sorry, I was just looking at a map to remind myself of what I've already done and where I was thinking. That's true. Not everyone can photosynthesize the way my wife can. If you know what I mean. there's only one option at this point. So we're going to use that option. Marty! We've got to go back! It's your kids, Link! Something's got to be done about your kids! What, do they grow up to be assholes or something? No. He's a wolf! What? Yeah, your kid's a wolf! You mean like metaphorically? No, literally! 4 paws, you know, walks around. It's crazy! Is he stuck as a wolf? No. He meets this woman. Great hips. She helps him out with it. She what? Helps him out with being a wolf. Oh, okay, that's not... Okay, cool. There's an odd pattern near the gate to the Maku tree. Oh yeah, that's the time thing. I forgot to tell my lucky secret to that guy who went to Holodrum. He's so unlucky, I just hope he doesn't meet with disaster and end up with a bag of bones. The secret is this password. That I will never use. Hey, that's it. With that cheval rope, I could finish my raft. Let me have that rope, please. Okay. Thank you. Tell you what, you can be the first to ride my raft when it's done, but you'll need a chart if you want to go out to sea. Going without a chart is an invitation to disaster. I'll have the raft ready by the time you get the chart. Okay. I can work with that. Maybe, maybe not. Unfortunately, there's only one person who sells charts in a Zelda game. So you know what that means. Oh, it ain't lore. Nothing about as usual. What are you doing, huh? Need an island chart? I've heard a weird guy has sea charts at the Secret Isle. Do what you want. I'm too busy trying to save Nero to help you. Bye. You are so worthless. Yeah, the hint for finding Tingle is it's a weird guy. Keep in mind that the only time Tingle showed up before this game was once in Majora's Mask. Nowadays, that hint's a gimme, because he's kind of the weird guy of the franchise. But he's also been in a lot of games since this. Oh. Where am I going? I'm actually going this way. You know, that's a good question, though, Leprechaun. I don't know. Anybody know the Japanese for this? Anybody find that cool guy, Tingle? He's so dreamy. I think about him every night. In my nightmares. I wake screaming, knowing the darkness at the center of his irises is the abyss. Not like the metaphorical abyss, like the actual. Hello, Ricky. Laura, it's been a while. Usually I'd be happy to see you, but I'm in such a good mood right now. You see, I lost my precious gloves. Again? I live by the tree on the beach, but I can't seem to find them. Ricky, we need to have a chat. Yeah, seriously. He just keeps losing his freaking gloves. Maybe buy a second pair? Have as a spare? No? Okay. I'll help you find what you're looking for. Hop on! Thanks, Ricky. Okay, I'm not succeeding at killing Tingle. To my great dismay. Yo! Yo! Oh my god. I'm not sure what to do about that. Thankfully, the game planned for that possibility of losing Ricky. What's this? Green clothes? Sir, are you smitten with forest fairies? No. Ignore the fact that my wife is a tree. My name is Tingle, the one and only. I am a true fairy. The villagers say that at 35 I should open my eyes, but I say Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. How do you like Tingle, the fairy, for a friend? Don't you want Tingle as a friend? Don't you want the gaping maw to chew at your eyelids while we embrace? Then from today you and Tingle are friends. Yes, yes, as a sign of our friendship, Tingle will give you his chart that shows the way to the secret island. If you get more mystical seeds, something good may happen. Tingle, Tingle, Kulu, Limpa. These are the magic words that Tingle created myself. Don't steal them. I guess you found out what draft is. It's just between you and me, but I can't stand this guy, so I'll see you later. Bye, Ricky. Yeah, so far, yeehaw. But we'll see if that holds up. That was strange. Oh yeah, Tingle was totally an NFT. Oh god, what did we come up with? We had a term instead of bro, because bro's supposed to be a positive term. So we came up with a new word instead of bro to use, and I can't remember what it was. Does anyone remember what that was? The ocean's really moved in, hasn't it? Was it, dude? No. It was something more overtly insulting. Like, instead of tech bro, it was tech blank. God, that's gonna bug me now. It wasn't scum. Tech scum, though, certainly has a nice ring to it. I'm stuttering a lot today, Jesus. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Either way, Tingle would totally be one of those tech scums. NFT scums. You should totally buy into this NFT. It's gonna work. You gotta get in at the ground floor. Trust me. It took so long. My raft's ready. Come over here. I swear to God, dude. Shove off from over there. The raft awaits. Climb on top. Press this to move. Please don't kill me. Thanks, dude. Yeah, one of these days this is gonna be super valuable, and you're gonna miss out. You're gonna wish you had missed out, though. You're gonna be kicking yourself. Listen, rafts don't crash in these games, okay? Really, R-Spruce? Jesus. Tingle is just so terrible. The only time I like him is in... Well, now we're playing Link's Awakening. You are all dead. Give me my stuff back, or I will murder you. I don't need a sword to kill you. I will tear apart your scalp with my bare hands. This is Crescent Island. I've never seen a Tokay like you. You have ears. Are you a long-eared Tokay? Yes. Yeah, welcome to Eventide. Do you remember me? Of course I do. Rosa. You, like, totally forgot we dated? This is my first long trip in, like, forever. And I saw some weirdo with the shovel I had seen before, so I, like, asked if he knew you, and, like, got all excited and went leaping somewhere. What a weirdo. Was that, like, your shovel? If you don't hang on to it, it could, like, wash out to sea. Actually, the theme of my trip is the independent woman, so you have to wait for another date. Yeah, they gotta show everyone that they've got your items. And there's nothing you can do about it. Wow. My God. Thank you, Daniel Dort. Always appreciate. If you give me a moment. I'll put that towards Yakuza Block 1. Yakuza like a dragon. Opus Magnum. Thank you. They really are dicks, too. Look at them. I got your stuff. Here. Okay, so... yeah, okay, so this is a non-starter. I can't... well, I can see what's up here. Nothing. Okay, cool. Good to know. I don't think I can get the crystals, no. Can't even get some of the floor here. Look at this. Older things that look like they're part of the back. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, that's a no. Okay. Hang on. I can. real. That would probably not have occurred to me. Give me my frickin' sword back. Hey, you're the one who I mean, I'm glad you came. I was thinking maybe I should hide. I mean, maybe I should go give this back to you. That's all I picked up, but maybe other Tokei took stuff too, but maybe not. Maybe you should look around. And then we kill him. With a shovel. It's really slow. In fairness, we probably look really intimidating right now, Vulgarity. Listen. If the Tokei didn't want to die, then they wouldn't have taken my stuff. It's very simple. I don't ask for much. Just don't steal my stuff. Don't waste my time. Don't get in my way. Guardian is at the center of the island. When the sun climbs high into the sky, the sea comes in and you can't get to him. There's a spot just like this on the west side of the island. Oh my god, they're following me around. What do you want? What do you want, little adorable cuckoos? I will depopulate this beach, sir. That's our beach. Yeah, you should have thought of that before you decided to steal my stuff. Oh yeah, that mechanic. I remember that mechanic. There was a sentry here long ago. If you planted a seedling now, it would take hundreds of years to grow. So, if you want something, we can trade. And death. Alright. Okay. What? No. Game. There we go. Want to trade? Sure thing. I'll give you this sword. Stab. Why did you do that? Well, you asked to trade. This is our precious tree nursery. They say a scent tree was planted here long ago. If I had a seedling, I'd plant it here. Oh, you don't, because you're worthless. I'm gonna throw a rock at your head. Okay. I'd like to have the feather now. It's okay, I'm just gonna chop off his hand. Although they did steal a lot of stuff. Maybe I should chop off both hands. I don't know, what do y'all think? One limb for every item they stole. Yeah, that sounds fair. It's fairness. That's justice. And then we'll force feed his limbs to him. Too much? Okay. We're still doing it, though. Shut up. Alright, okay. I saw the wall. Thank you, Braven, but I actually don't have any bombs. I can't go to the present because I don't have the harp. I can't jump over the thing. And pick up things. So I can't do anything there, and I can't do anything over here. Excuse me. Yeah, the Tokay, they violated Rule 0 a little bit. A little bit. Let's think about this for a second. We can currently jump or pick up things. And we can slice things, and that appears to be it at the moment. We can shove things, that's cool. So we don't need the bracelet to shove. Probably an Oceans. Probably. And yeah, this room is just, I need pots. Or I need the bracelet. I can reach this room without the feather. At the moment, I don't think so. Well, no, I can reach this room with the bracelet. Okay, so hang on. So let's go get the bracelet back. Enjoy the feather before we lose it again. I think so, Vandalia. I'm trying to think of another time where his stuff is stolen and I'm kind of coming up dry. Not counting, you know, Breath of the Wild or other things. I was going to count likes because that goes back to the first game. Hey, there's bombs. Now to follow Brigwins and Bice. And to Predator Solo, a Star Wars story. I don't remember that happening, but I believe you. I don't know Majora's as well as I do a lot of the other Zeldas. I got in pretty late at Majora's. Yeah, looks like I need feather for that. Probably feather and bracelet. No. Okay, that's not helpful. These coconuts are really heavy. Okay. Well, what else can we bomb? Because that just leads to a thing we can't do anything with yet. That requires time travel, which requires another item. No. I could afford a second shield, but I mean, what's the point? Didn't I already bomb this? Did I not already bomb this? I just had a really horrible memory. It costs 10 rupees. Want to hear the rules? Yes, please. Pass meat to each Tokay that runs by on the left and right. If you give meat to each one, you win. If you skip one, you fail. And we failed. Wow! Okay. And fail. Are you kidding me? What? Not what? Why didn't you throw it? Okay, I'm up to 40 rupees now for this nonsense. Okay, this is suddenly a much easier pattern. Did it detect that I was failing and have pity on me? Yeah, we got a scent seedling. I think you're right. I think it did. And that kind of pity design is actually not terrible. Also known as good. We still can't go back to the future. But what was in here? Nothing, apparently. Alright, I'll take the bombs. Hey, is that a scent seedling? Let's plant it. Huh? What's wrong? It's not like it's gonna get big right away. It takes a long, long time for a seed to become a tree. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. So come back after a long, long time. So give my heart back. Whoops. I didn't actually mean to do that. Didn't even know I could do that. Leave me alone. I don't know nothing. I mean, I'm innocent. I don't know whose shovel it is. Oh, that was our hint to get the shovel. Kind of funny. Let's see if they can do this without the feather, because I don't think we can. And I know that with total certainty. So, rather than even attempt it, let's go get our feather back. Which involves going around the island again. Apparently you can't screen transition when you're on the Z-axis. Go figure. What was in here? Oh, that's Jar Cave. Yeah. We stole your stuff, but we'll sell it back to you. You... Okay. A seed. Well, that was worth nothing. Okay. I am gonna Google it. I'm not sure what to do. What am I missing? Okay. Okay, yep, that's where we got the bombs, That's where we got the scent seedling, yep. Did that. Okay, planted that, got the feather, which we currently have. Bombed the cracked cave. Aha! Okay. Actually, it's already in there. But I honestly forgot about it. In fact, I'm not even sure where this is. Where is this place? Okay. Yep, damn it. So the reason I had this mentally locked off is I sort of assumed you needed both the bracelet and the feather for this. Obviously, I am wrong. Hey, you're the one who I'm glad you came. I was thinking I should give this back to you. Thanks. I won't murder you today. Now we gotta get the bracelet again. Well, this is taking a minute, isn't it? Yeah, I jumped into this kind of liking the idea, because strategically diminishing a player's options usually leads to some good... Well, sorry, usually is the wrong word. Can lead to some good things. But it depends on how you execute the specifics. Faster. Hey, you're the one. Yeah, listen. Here you go. That's all I picked up, but maybe this is. Okay, so... really quick. I forget what we get with Mystery Seeds, but we get one of our items back with Mystery Seeds. Interesting. You know, it's funny, this whole section is more involved than any of the dungeons we've done so far. Granted, we've only done 2 dungeons so far, but still. Give me back my harp. Thank you. And of course I don't have the shovel. Okay, what are we missing at this point, other than the shovel? Is that it? Are we back? Guess we'll find out. There's a winding maze beneath this island. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. Is that a lot? I need to learn my numbers. That's not a lot, no. Well, it depends on what you're in the mood for, Mr. Red. A Tokay with no tail. Yeah, that sounds like me. Oh, right. I'll get back to you, buddy. Boy, Cinderella is one I haven't seen in a while. A really long while, good lord. Zelda pretty much never goes into a jungle atmosphere, doesn't it? It takes a long time for trees to grow. The same goes for that vine you climbed down. Yeah, I know. Thanks for telling me that the thing that I put into position to be able to climb down here took me traveling through time, the thing I've already done. You got the scent seeds, they're kind of worthless. Alright, let's double check to make sure if this is the game minigame thing or not. We Tokay used to play here long ago, but not anymore. The Tokay on your left and right are real. I mean, real-looking Tokay. Don't respond to you if you talk to him. At the moment, nothing, because I don't even have my phone, because I handed it off to someone else, so... I'm just hoping at some point someone remembers I'm down here, and it's like, hey, it's dinner time. We'll see. Cool. Yes. And then I killed them all. Yeah, we're just stuck streaming this game until, you know, someday. In the distant future, we're finally done. With the game, I mean. The eternal stream. I still haven't done a 24-hour stream, and I never will, because I don't think I'm physically capable of that at this point in my life. But you never know. Yeah, I came out Zombie Apocalypse Lab, and I'm like, ugh. Well, this explains why my viewership went to hell. God. Yeah, no kidding, Monobrown. This is what you get. Okay. Viewership goes up. So you're saying I'm brainless, Blake Jamal. Yeah, I want to like this section more than I do. But this... It was a little bit too long, and it was a little bit too... hitting the same spots over and over and over again. There were other ways to accomplish this. I like what they were going for, legitimately. But I feel like this just doesn't quite succeed at what it was going for. I don't know, what do y'all think? We're not even done yet, although we're very close to it. How many times can I beat Super Metroid in 24 hours? Well, I mean, so if I never save, that kind of adds to the challenge. Because anytime I die, I'd have to start over from the beginning. Yeah, I agree, Monobrown. Which was this? Okay. But yeah, like, just shove the trader's hut to the middle of the island would have substantially reduced a lot of this backtracky time. Because that's really what's dragging it down, is being like, oh, hang on, I got over there. Oh, hang on, I only have the bracelet, so I gotta go this route to get over there. Okay, now I have the feather, so I have to go this route to go over there. I do like the concept, legitimately. I think this might be one of those positive-negative kind of situations. I have never done Super Metroid damageless. I'm not even sure if that's possible for me. You wouldn't know it from looking at me. I've actually played several Mega Man games damageless. But it requires a very different mindset. And acknowledging that the game can take a very long time to get through. Oh, I do Super Metroid deathless all the time. Remember, I don't save in speedruns. So any speedrun I complete is a deathless. Hell, I do that during Polemic Week, or Polemic Day. Not particularly, Mr. Red. I'm trying not to think about the prospects for the presidential election this year, because none of them are good. I have probably done FF6 deathless, like, without meaning to. But I've never sought it out deliberately. Usually I go for something a little bit more challenging, like you only get one character to play through, or you have to do it at minimal level. That's a good question, Lord Herman. Tokay honesty. I'm with you. Never did figure out what to do with that. Alright, whatever. Link's love life. That is pretty polemic. Wait, no, I'm gonna go over here, don't I? I think. Honestly, yeah, Ross. Don't mistake me, I think Umaro and Gogo are pluses to gameplay. I do, because FF6 characters are classes, so they function as kit. So, I guess the score of FF6 would be lower if those characters were not in it, but only on the gameplay axis. Now, doing a single character challenge run with Umaro, that's just terrible. Don't even think about doing that. I mean, that's the eternal question for rewrites, isn't it, Ross? Do we axe, or do we improve? And there's no... I'm not speaking facetiously. That is the question. Because there's multiple answers to that question. I could see that, Blair Taval. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it to Dungeon 3. Also one of my favorite dungeon songs in the game. I think so, Trax, yeah. Pretty sure there's 8 dungeons in this one. Don't quote me on that, though. It's a much shorter loop than I remember it being. A tree dating sim. Well, we've got the Deku tree, the Maku tree, The tree from Seasons I can't remember the name of. I've got it. Dryad from the Mana series. So surely dinner's going to be ready soon, right? I'm going to go ahead and chop off, presuming thusly. Tomorrow, at whenever, we'll go ahead and do Dungeon 3. See y'all.